Hello internet friends. In this video I am continuing to deburr the seat ribs. In the last video we used the deburring wheel attached to a grinder to deburr the flanges, but we still need to deburr all of the number 40 and number 30 holes in the flanges, and for that we use this deburring tool that you see laying on the table there that has a yellow handle. The other tool that we use is, what did we call it last video? Shaviv? There it is, the Shaviv Mango. Anyway, I'm just going to call it the Edge Deburrer because that's what it does. It seems like these ribs never end. It's like, okay, I have 8 down and 87 more ribs to go. I know it's not that bad, but when you've been working on it for a few days, it's time to set them down and go do something else for a while. Watch some TV. Although you can't see it, but I am watching a movie while I'm doing all this on my TV that I have mounted in the garage. That normally I have the plans there, but I don't need the plans up when the instructions are pretty much deeper every single number 40 and number 30 hole on the flanges. Alright, let's see. Do I have any updates? The Lowe's air compressor still seems to be running well. So good job, me, for fixing it. It had one little minor problem. I'm trying to remember what it was. I think one of the... Oh, that's right. They tried to install one of the fittings with some Loctite, and it was basically not sealed at all. So I could hear hissing when it came out, so I kind of just got that fitting out, and then put some Teflon tape in there, and then re-put the fitting in, and it seems to be working fine. We will see, because it was a different part that broke on it before, but so far it's still working. Of course, it's only been turned on like, 10 times or something. So anyway, like I said, so far so good. Hopefully number 2 doesn't turn into number 3. And I'm sure there's a bathroom joke there somewhere, but we just won't go there. Well, which reminds me, the movie I was watching while I was doing this was Austin Powers, so that's why that joke came to mind. Man, the 90s were an awesome time. I feel bad for kids that grow up now. They have the internet and cell phones, and they just don't know what dial-up was like, or being able to ride your bike over to your friend's house and just stay there all day. Having the space shuttle re-enter and land at Edwards Air Force Base. Just, these kids don't have any of that. Are there even people in space? Maybe like 3 right now. And skateboards and ska music. Like, I don't know, maybe we need to bring it back. Are we too old to bring it back? Maybe. Okay, Tesla update. So I was driving around last week, and I did have autopilot on because I was waiting at a stoplight. And if you don't know, if you turn on autopilot, then it will basically stay in the lane and follow the car behind, or not behind you, in front of you. And stopped at the stoplight, and while we were stopped at the stoplight, the car decided that the car in front of it was no longer there, so it started rolling forward. So I said, what are you doing, car? Quit trying to kill me like autopilot on an airplane. Like, it's exactly the same to me. You have to know when to turn it off, because at some point in your life, or in the flight, autopilot will try to kill you, and you just have to say, you silly autopilot, and turn it off, right? Because it's just a machine, and the machines are going to kill humans eventually. Like, that's what all our movies are about, for a reason, because that's their goal in life. That's what they like to do. So why aren't we all just riding horses around? Well, because horses want to kill us even more than the machines. So there we go. I'll take my chances with... Anyway, so you can see here I'm priming these ribs just with regular Rust-Oleum self-etching paint. Yeah, pretty simple. Of course, I cut out the part where that dries, so it looks like they instantaneously dried, and I flipped them over, but that didn't really happen. So just know that there was a time in between there. Anyway, if you want to chat RVs, come join a RV Slack group. The link is in the description. Hope you guys have a great week. See you in the next video.